Today, Wednesday, the 28th of May 2025, we have some hand-picked match prediction events to share with you, which of course will be backed up by some stats and analytics to help you make your picks in the list to boost your winning by a greater percent. And to those of you who want to have access to our hand-picked events, which we share to members only, especially our top picks in terms of corner kick match prediction events, goal probability, and straight wins, with huge odds to take your winning to the next level, as well as accessing our top-notch tutorial classes, then of course you want to make sure to subscribe either to the Level 2 Pro plan or the Level 3 Master plan to have access to these features to take your winning to the next level. To those of you who are interested and wanting to join, the link is below this video. So without wasting time, let's proceed with the games we have to share with you today. But before we proceed, I have a quick announcement to make. If you come here to the front page of our channel here, at this section titled as the Home tab, you're going to see that we provide match predictions to our members only. And these are match prediction strategy to our members, which we update on a regular basis. You can see based on our top 10, top 9, and so on. You can have access to all of these features based on whether you become a member of the Level 2 Pro plan or Level 3 Master. Also, if you become a member of the Level 2 Pro plan as an example, you also have additional bonuses by having access to the Level 2 Pro classes. This class will give you an access to the live match corner kick strategy step by step, which will provide to you games in terms of corner kicks, and you make more wins using the strategy once they are running live. You are going to see exactly how we do so in this video tutorial and to boost your winning. You're also going to have access to a simple trick to make consistent wins step by step. The never seen match prediction strategy you have never seen before, that reveal the secret which we use to find match prediction to include in our sleep. You also have access to the straight win and comeback strategy step by step, the tactical straight win and 2.5 goal strategy that will amaze you, and followed by a 99% win rate strategy you can use at your advantage. So becoming a member of the Level 2 Pro plan will give you access to our hand-picked event, as you can see here, based on our top upcoming event, based on top 9, top 10, top 7, and so on, which we put here regularly. At the same time, you also have access to all of these top-notch tutorial classes to take your win to the next height. Also, if you become a member of the Level 3 Master, you have access to even more top-notch tutorial classes. At this level, if you enroll to become a member of the Level 3 Master, you have access to the Level 3 Master classes. These classes have the excellent corner kick strategy, which we have revealed, the top secret AI tool, which we use to find games in terms of goal probability and straight win, that is home and away win match prediction. And you're also going to have access to the game changer corner kick strategy that reveal the top secret website we use to find corner kick events we include in our sleep, 6 amazing AI tools you can use at your advantage, the home and away win match prediction strategy step by step, and the 2.5 goal strategy you can use to beat the bookies and win even more. These are top strategies we have reserved only for members of the Level 3 Master as the Level 3 Master class tutorials. And if you enroll to the Level 3 Master class level, you have access to all of these tutorials in one place to become a master and start to implement the strategy we have here. Also, becoming a master of the Level 3 plan, we also give you access to all Level 2 Pro classes as well. So becoming a master gives you an upper hand. At the same time, if you come also to the front page of our channel here, and you come to this area that says video and click on it, you also have access to some of our top tutorial classes which we have for free. If you scroll across this page, you're going to see that we've been providing tutorials in terms of recent the match prediction strategy which we have released. As an example, I want to share with you this particular one here, which of course, if I scroll more across this page, I'm going to see that. Let me try to locate, which of course we have titled it as the 4 secret soccer betting tips to make amazing winning. It looks like this from the front end, and this was published 2 weeks ago. And you can see that this here will reveal the top secret tips you never knew existed before that will make you to avoid some mistakes and boost your winning. In this tutorial, we have explained everything you need to know when it concerns the secret of betting explained in this video tutorial. You want to make sure to watch this video to the end to learn all the tips and tricks we have explained. And the more you scroll across this page, you even discover even more top-notch tutorials, which of course you can watch for free. As an example, let me share some few with you. We have this one here titled as the top 5 soccer prediction apps being compared. Here we have compared some of the top soccer prediction apps you can use to find games to include in your sleep, and as well as some of the features you can use at your advantage. This tutorial explains some of the soccer prediction app you can use at your advantage. We have another one, of course, which we shared as we title it as the expert tip for picking winning soccer matches. It looks like this, which we have revealed some of the expert tip you can use at the advantage and see how you can implement it and put it to use. We have more, and another one here, which we title it as the 5 hidden Sofascore features to make more win bets. We explained this a few months ago, and you want to make sure to take advantage of this tutorial, which is free, to learn some of the features and hidden tips of Sofascore you never knew existed before, which you can take advantage of it and start to implement for your benefit. And the more you go across this page, you'll discover even more. So without wasting time, let's begin with the first game we have to share with you today. Looking at the first event, we are looking at Armenia in the Premier League. We are looking at the match between Ararat Armenia playing against Ararat Yerevan. In this event, of course, the performance of Ararat Armenia in the recent event they've had proved they are very offensive, scoring 4 goals and 5 goals recently against Bikema and Chirac proved that the offensive trend recently in the Premier League itself is very good. If we compare that of its opponent, you can see the other games played, they had high amount of goal scoring. That of Ararat, on the other hand, proved to concede a huge amount of goals, and they do try to score as well. 2 goals, 3 concede, and 2 concede, 1 score. And you can see that the way proved that the defensive line is not that very tight, and they do also try to score at least a goal or more in some events. Comparing the stand performance in terms of the form, the performance of the home Ararat Armenia have proved to be very offensive. Recently, they have had 5 games played at home, 4 leads and a draw. No loss has been recorded yet, scoring a total of 16 goals and 4 conceded goals. That's an offensive line of about 3 goals per every each game play, and the defensive line is very tight. But if we compare that of its opponent in terms of the recent event you've had, you will see that the opponent Ararat sit on the 6th place. The defense have proved that they are not very tight when they go at away, and they score at least 9 goals in 5 game play. That's an average of about 1.8 goals in each game play. This proves that the offensive line is good, the defense is weak. And since Ararat, the home, have a defense and offense that is very strong as compared to that of Ararat Yerevan, we are looking at Ararat to take advantage of the open defense of the away to put in goals, and as well as the probability of goal here. And of course, as a result, we are expecting 2 major picks here in full time. For these particular events, the home team have proved to have an offense which is very great, and since the defense of the away is not very tight, we expect the home to take advantage of that weak defense to lead as one of the major pick. But of course, the probability of goals also comes in, since the away will also want to impress, but the home coming home want to impress the more. So more shots on and off target will result, leading to a probability of at least 1.5 goals or 2 goals over to occur in this match in full time. So we're expecting our hand pick here as number 1, 1.5 goal in full time. Number 2, 2.5 goal in full time as our major picks. Looking at the next, we looked at Estonia in the Meistriliiga. We are looking at Kalju against Ped. In this event, the home team have proved recently to be very offensive, scoring 4 goals against Levadia in the cup, 4 goals against Kurise, and you can see the offensive line is very good. Their performance recently is very amazing. Scoring 4, scoring 4, scoring 2, scoring 6, scoring 3. That's a good offensive line. But if we looked at that of Ped, on the other hand, the defense is not that very tight and the offense is just not good. So the defensive line and the offensive line of both of the away team are not good. And now comparing the stand performance, since the away concede more with a defense that is not good, you are going to notice that the away team have a defense that concede at least 1 goal over in full time based on most recent 5 events they have had. But the offensive strength is not good. They have just scored 3 in 5 game play to prove that they are weak in the defensive line, in the offensive line as compared to that of the home. If you look at that of the home, you are going to notice that the home is the highest scoring team in this table. They sit on the 2nd place after Levadia, but they score more against Levadia. And the offense is very strong when they are at home, scoring an average of about 3.1 or 3.2 goals in each game played. They have had 5 games played recently with 4 leads, scoring 16 goals. And looking at this, the home want to take advantage of the weak defense of the away and the fact that the away offense is not good. We looked at home to take that advantage, and we're expecting 2 major picks here in full time. For this particular game played, we have seen that the home have performed better in recent events as compared to that of its opponent. But of course, the straight win for the home is 2.10. But the straight win for the away is 2.85. But looking at this, we have seen that the offensive trend of the home is better, and the defensive line of the home is still better as compared to that of the away. And since the home is at home, it wants to impress. So in this case, we'll look at the probability of number 1 to give the home team a double chance. Since its straight win is 2.10, then a defense that is, therefore, the double chance for the home will give us an odds of at least 1.4 or 1.30. So we want to look at the double chance for the home as one of the major pick. Next, we want to look at the list, the probability of a draw, no bet for the home team. In other words, the odds will be more better for draw, no bet. It means that if they play equally, either 1:1 or 0:0 or have a draw, then that odds is just removed. But of course, for the double chance, if it draws or it wins, we have the win. So our 2 major pick here. 1, the probability to give the home a double chance. 2, draw no bet for the home team. That's our major pick for this particular event in full time. We're looking at the probability also of at least 1.5 goal to occur in this match in full time as our major pick, since the offense of the home is very high and the defensive line of the away not very, very tight. Therefore, both the home and the away want to impress. Since they are coming to meet again for this tournament, more shoot on and off target will result. As a result, goal probability also is what we want to expect. So we're also looking at the probability of at least 1.5 goal to occur in this match in full time. Therefore, looking at everything, we are looking at 3 major picks here. 1, the probability of a double chance for the home. 2, to give the home either a draw, no bet. And 3, the probability of at least 1.5 goal to occur in this match in full time. These are our 3 major picks for this particular event in full time. Looking at the next, we looked at Estonia in the Meistriliiga, but this time a match between Levadia against Parnu JK Vapus. In this event, the performance of the home have proved to be good in recent event, scoring 1, 2, 4 in the recent game played. If we look at that of Parnu, on the other hand, they are not that very tight in the defensive line. They concede very much, conceding 4, scoring 2, scoring 1, conceding 1, and they have proved that the defense is not that very tight. If we look at the performance of the home, you're going to see that Levadia is leading this table. They sit on the first place. They have recently had 5 games with 4 lead and a draw, scoring 10, conceding 3. Offense is good, defense is also good. But if we look at that of the away in terms of the offense and defense, you'll notice that Parnu have an offense which is at least average, and the defense also have proved not to be very tight. And as a result, we expect 2 major picks here in full time. For this particular event game played, we expect the home to lead as one of the major picks. And secondly, we want to also look at the probability of at least 1.5 goal to occur in this match in full time is our major pick. Looking at the next, we want to look at Sweden in the Division 1, Sodra. We are looking at Jönköping against Hässleholms. In this event, the performance of the home have proved to be very good in recent events they've had. Having 3 against Rosengård, 1 against Olympic, also against Norrby, they had a lead. Against Eskilstuna, they also had a lead. 3 against 1, 2 against 0. They have proved to be good. That of Hässleholm, on the other hand, defensive line is not very good, and the offense is just average. Of course, if we look at the stand performance comparison, in terms of the recent event they've had, the performance of the home, they have proved to be the one to lead this table. Sitting on the first place, they have recently had 5 games with a 5 lead, scoring 10, conceding 1. Offense is good, defense is also very good. If we look at that of its away in terms of the recent event they've had, the away team have proved that in terms of the form of the away, the defensive line is really weak. They have conceded 6 goals in 4 game play, and the offense is just average. Looking at everything in place, we expect 2 major picks here in full time. For this particular event, we are expecting the home to lead. Since its offense is good and the defense of the away is not very tight, we expect the home team to be the favorite to lead in full time as our major pick. And to those of you who want to have access to our handpick event that is upcoming for this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which we are preparing a long list with games based on corner kicks events, goal probability, straight win events with huge odds to take your win into the next height. Then, of course, you want to make sure to subscribe to the Level 2 Pro membership package plan to have access to these features, or Level 3 Master Plan to have access to all of our hand-picked events, as well as our top-notch tutorial classes to take your win to the next height. To those of you who want to join and are interested, then of course, the link is below this video. You want to make sure to navigate that link, click and see how you can join to also have access to these features as other members to start taking your winning to the next level. Good luck and see you again in the next upload, and bye-bye for now.